solar eclipse of 2019 and why scientists are claiming that tomorrow's event will be a truly extraordinary event. Solar eclipse to be taking place tomorrow, July 2nd. Callum Hort, Express UK reports the total solar eclipse will occur tomorrow and it will sweep across the South Pacific and parts of Western United States, South America. The scientists explain why it is a truly extraordinary event. The total solar eclipse occurs when Earth passes through the shadow cast by the moon, which either partially or fully blocks the sun. The latter will occur tomorrow in parts of Chile and Argentina, when sky watchers will be treated to a complete solar eclipse, a complete darkness that will last for a few minutes. Brian Cox revealed during his series Wonders of the Solar System why this event is so spectacular. Okay. Amazing. Okay, what you were hearing behind in the background is the eruption of Stromboli. The main volcano is erupting. It was about every 5 minutes. Before that, in the afternoon, it was about every 10 minutes. It looks like the eruptions are taking place much more frequently. This eruption is a volcanic eruption from the main crater. We've also had eruptions from the side vent, which is very close to the main crater. And now the live coverage has for some reason gone out when that eruption took place. But anyway, we'll have an update on that soon enough. Let's just go back to the solar eclipse. We know that every time we do have a solar eclipse, first of all, we have an increase of Earth activity, earthquakes and the like. Now, I'm not saying that the Stromboli volcano has to do with the solar eclipse, but maybe it does. Maybe it was supposed to erupt, but made it a little bit faster. Who knows? Now, he said this, Brian Cox said this is the one place on the Ganges River that you can bathe in the river and see the sunrise. He said it's the only place where the Ganges turns around to the north. All right? He says when the sun rises tomorrow, a truly extraordinary phenomenon will take place, a total eclipse of the sun. He says it's an auspicious occasion for a place that ancient Hindus knew as the solar city. He went on to explain how scientists are able to predict future solar eclipses and when the longest one will occur in the future. And he explains science is different to all the other systems of God, and the belief system is in this city. He says, he's talking about India, of course, because you don't need faith in it, you can check that it works. So, for example, I can tell you that tomorrow morning, precisely 6:24 a.m., the moon will cover the face of the sun and there will be a total solar eclipse. I can tell you that in 2904, there will be 5 solar eclipses on the Earth, and I could tell you on July 1st, 2186, there will be the longest solar eclipse for 5,000 years, and that will last for 7 whole minutes. Total eclipses are rare because the timing of the moon within the eclipse season needs to be more exact for an alignment between the observer on Earth and the center of both the sun and the moon, and also the elliptical orbit of the moon often takes it far enough away from Earth that its apparent size is not large enough to block the sun totally. This revelation is given by Dr. Brian Cox, revealing Saturn's moon could be hiding alien life during his new documentary on the planets. In 2005, NASA's Cassini probe came within 30 miles of the Enceladus surface, discovering water-rich plumes venting from the south polar region of that moon. Scientists found cryovolcanoes shooting geyser-like jets of water vapor, molecular hydrogen, and other volatiles, and also solid material, including sodium chloride crystals and ice particles, into space. Dr. Brian Cox revealed why this find stuns scientists. He said, earlier this month, Cassini has given us a glimpse beneath the ice of Enceladus, and it is genuinely fascinating in a scientific sense because many biologists believe that hydrothermal vents like those are almost certainly present on the floor of Enceladus, and they were the cradle of life for life on Earth. He says all the ingredients are present. There's hot water in touch with ice and minerals. That's the reactive cauldron for chemistry. There are reactive gases, methane, and Cassini found molecular hydrogen in the plumes, and that was one of the food sources of primitive organisms on Earth. So there really is a possibility that there is life in orbit around Saturn today, he explained. So for those of you who are in the areas of the Pacific, going towards South America, that's the path of the solar eclipse. You'll be lucky enough to watch it. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.